It's hard to be out in the world, man. It's hard to ride with society and the bends and all that bullshit.
Trust me, I fucking know, dude. Yeah. After fucking, is that just last week?
The Kansas City stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, last Wednesday.
That's just literally last week.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. We fucking go down to Kansas City. I'm thinking this is gonna be a great time. I'm like, the Chiefs are back-to-back champions. You know what I'm saying? I even like, we fucking went down there too, and we saw these like parking spots that were like 40, 50, $60, right? And we ended up going down and up around this corner. I'm like, pull up to this guy. It's some fucking Hispanic dude. He's like, $20. We're like, 20? Bet. He's like, all right, let's go, vamonos. So we're over here hitting this bottle of tequila, and we're like, man, taking videos and shit. We're like, man, it's fucking nice ass day out. It's like 55 degrees. We're in Kansas City, about to see the Super Bowl parade. We just got one of the last parking spots for $20 fucking dollars. And then we fucking, my friend fucking bust her fucking knee. She can hardly fucking walk. So we get up there late. We get a terrible spot. Me and Blythe can like hardly see.
Oh, Blythe was there too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. He was with me. And fucking, so we had like just got a hot dog, dude, right down by where everything went off. Like where everything happened and people got shot. We were right down there like 5-10 minutes before. But we had been up on the hill, dude. I was just like, dude, look at this. I was like, what a time to be alive. I'm like, we're here in Kansas City. Like, I mean, we've watched multiple playoff games down in my parents' basement. Yeah. Watching us lose to the fucking Steelers, lose to the Titans. I mean, you fall into this thing of like, man, this is the team I fucking support, and I don't think I'm ever going to see them win anything big. Like, you're like, it's never going to fucking happen. And it's like, now it's like, we're just saying, beautiful day, fucked up, smoking weed out in public, legally. Well, not technically legally, I guess, but like everybody was smoking out in public. And fucking, then like 5 minutes later, people start running. They're like, go, go, go. I'm like, when you're in a group of hundreds of thousands of people and people start running, you get a little nervous. I can tell you that right now. Like, I mean, like, I was cool. And I was pretty, like, well held together. Blythe didn't give a fuck. He's out here having a good time. He's like, yeah, let's go. I'm just like, dude, somebody just died. I'm like, somebody just literally died. Kids just got shot. I'm like, I'm definitely not having a good time right now. But I knew it, too. Like, when we were hitting the tequila, I was like, we could just leave it in the car because I'm not going to drink that much. Like, I was on it right away. I had this feeling in my body where I was like, I don't like the thought of being around this many people. Because people, like, if enough people freak out, nobody knows what's going on and nobody wants to assess the situation.
Yeah, herd mentality.
They just fall into, fight or flight and shit, and most people are going to go for flight.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that was my biggest worry, is that something happened where thousands of people would start running and people are going to get trampled. Like, we're going to get separated. Our group's not going to be able to stay together for the most part. Like, I was just like, it's going to get fucked. That's why I didn't want to. They wanted to like work their way into the crowd to be like right in front of the stage. Mm-hmm. I was like, nah, I'd rather be up on the hill. Like, it just made me really realize even more. Because, like, you don't. Being here, it's easy to be like, yeah, it could happen. But what are the chances that I'm actually a part of a situation like that? You know, like slim to none. That's how you feel. You're just like slim to none. But I was just like, I need to stay somewhat sober. I need to stay vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so important to fucking have a plan, know your exits, keep yourself mentally and physically conditioned and prepared for a situation like this. Because
yeah, I agree, man.
This shit's fucked up. It's so shitty. I don't know. Schools, a Super Bowl parade. Like, I mean, the places where it makes kind of sense that they happen, it just also doesn't really make sense.
Did they, I'm doing research, did they, like, assess who it was and, like, why they did it? Or anything like that?
I actually haven't read, like, a deep article about it because it was already just shitty.
Sure, that makes
like it
sense.
was. I'm fine, I'm fine, and I was fine the whole time because I know in a situation like that though too that if I freak out and I don't properly assess the situation, where I'm at, am I in a safe way? Should I go this way, go that way? I know if I don't assess it correctly, then I end up in the herd mentality. You get raised around people that were in the military, you become like. You just become different. Like, I think a lot more tactically than I think a lot of other people do when I'm living my actual life. Like I told you, I don't fucking... Like, I'm okay with this because I can see the door, but it's like... I couldn't even really, like, comfortably game like this.
I'm going to switch the room around next time just to fuck with you.
I'm okay with that. I like that there's two doors. Shit like that. The situation was all just fucked. It was just so dumb, so stupid. An innocent lady died for fucking nothing. Kids got hurt for fucking nothing. Like, I don't know. I thought it was going to be a great day, and it just sucked.
Damn.
I was like, I should have been here taking some baddie out for Valentine's Day.
Ruined it.
I think the biggest fuck thing, though, is the fact that we had just been, like... I mean, not the biggest fuck thing about the whole situation, but for me, is the fact that we had just been there. Like, we had, like, just been right down there, just standing there, watching the crowd, eating a hot dog. And I felt like something was going to pop off before we even walked down there. But even when we were down there, too, there was multiple times where I heard people, like... One guy's pushing his baby in a stroller. And he's like... You better watch it, bitch ass nigga, because I don't fight. Yeah.
Damn.
And that's probably like, that was probably like 30 minutes before everything popped off. I'm just like, what the fuck, nigga? You pushing a baby right now.
So you didn't see anything? You didn't or hear any kind of thing from that event that happened?
What do you mean?
Like, any gunshots or, like, did you see, ambulances?
I didn't actually, yeah, me personally, I didn't even hear the gunshots. And most people thought they were firecrackers. Even on the video, it had to have been, like, somebody had, like, some type of automatic, but I'm thinking maybe.
Okay.
But also, they had two sets of sound. So they had the stage, and then they have a huge rig of sound at the stage. And then back, like, at the start of this big-ass hill, they have two big-ass TV screens and another whole sound rig. So it's like, the sound kind of fucked you up. Like, if you were standing off to the side, kind of in between them, like, you could kind of, like...
I see.
And it's not like there was a bunch of delay, but it was just like, it didn't seem that loud, but it was really loud at the same time. You know? And then plus, there's helicopters all over, because they had police helicopters and they had news helicopters. There were snipers on the roof.
Oh, wow.
When we're walking into, like, the main area, I saw guys in full military uniform with FBI across the chest. Never seen something like that in my life. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing.
Right.
And they're wearing, like, one guy was wearing, like, a fucking regular-ass hat, like a baseball hat or something like that. Oh, shit. Yeah. It was just
so they
like...
probably got undercovers at all those things.
I mean, they probably did have undercovers, but as soon as I saw the FBI, I think is when I got the most concerned that something was going to go down. But there was also, like, the governor was there, too. So it kind of makes sense when that comes in. That really put it into effect for me. It's like, okay, now it makes more sense as to why there's snipers on the roofs. But, yeah, dude. Like, I saw... We stood there for a second because we were kind of watching to see what happened. Because we had, like... been down off the hill and everybody started going towards the bridge because there's like a bridge here and we had seen a bunch of cops run down it. And then I was like, should we go down that way? Because I was like, I don't know, because people were going. And as soon as like me and Blythe were getting ready to head down that bridge, just fucking people started booking it back. Like, you just see the biggest crowd of people I've ever seen running in one direction.
Damn.
And so I was just like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. So we got back up on the hill, and like there's a point where right down by Union Station where you see the cops and they're like waving people off, telling them to go this back way. And I saw those guys, the FBI guys, just like in full sprint going all different directions. I was like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, I'm not going to stick around here to find out what the fuck is going on.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, that was my black mentality.
Well, it's your month. Had to kick in. I wish I had done some research on this because I was going to, and I totally forgot. Because I'm curious if the guy is like alive or.
Well, one of the guys got tackled.
Oh, there were multiple people that were shooting?
Oh, yeah. There was multiple people that were shooting.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, but it was like some fight, possibly gang-related. But I think
okay.
I don't think it ended up being gang-related. I think it was just two different groups of people got in a fight.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, shouts out to the guys that tackled one of the guys, though, too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because, like, one of my favorite lines in music is from Uncle Murder. He said, Black lives matter, but some niggas still... I don't remember if he says some or certain. I think he says certain niggas still gotta die. Because, like, I get it. It's like... Like, I get people gotta handle their beef. People are always gonna have beef that they have to handle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I can respect, like, the outlook of, like, yo, my homie got into it with somebody and they pulled their strap, he pulled his strap, so I pulled my strap. You know, I can respect that. There's definitely times I could have ended up in a situation like that myself. But, like, what happened to days when it was like there's women and kids around? We're going to handle this at another time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah, society seems to be crumbling in that aspect where...
you want to shoot some shit up, pull up on them. Find out where they stay. Go pull up there. You know what I'm saying? A huge... Even then, though, still some people could get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, in it... But, like, I don't know.
There's something about doing it in that big of a crowd that's just...
Yeah.
I mean, it's in this case, maybe it was reckless, but if not, if it was intentional, I mean, it's just... I mean, either way, it's fucked up. Like,
yeah.
Like, neither is better or worse.